What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review. Today we'll be looking at the Walmart exclusive Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home upgraded suit. I'm very excited to review this figure for you guys, as it is mostly a retooled of the previous upgraded suit with some, minor differences. But yeah, man, it does look pretty good for what it is. But we'll get a closer look here at the packaging, and we'll get a closer look at the figure itself. Now, getting a close-up look at the packaging, it is your standard Marvel Legends packaging. You get Legend Series up here, Marvel Studios, Spider-Man, but it doesn't say the title of what movie it's from. But we all know it's from No Way Home, as these colors do, match the logo of that movie. And then you get Spider-Man upgraded suit. On the side, a very nice promo image of Spider-Man from No Way Home. And then you get another little logo of Spider-Man down here. On the back, same picture, just in large. It read up on Spider-Man over here. So if you want to pause that and read that now, you can do so. Whole bunch of bullshit down here. On the bottom, whole bunch of other bullshit, but you do get the barcode right there. So if you want to pause that and get that now, you can do so. On the other side, same image, just reverse. On the top, you get Droney, Spider-Man's little drone that he has in his chest. And yeah, man, not much more of this packaging. Let's get a closer look at the figure himself. Now, getting a quick look at all the accessories that this figure does come with. He comes with a pair of gripping hands, a pair of whipping hands, and he does come with this unmasked Tom Holland head. And just straight up, man, I'm not a big fan of this head, as it does not really look like Tom Holland. I believe this is the same head from the Mark 50 Iron Man and Iron Spider Infinity War 2-pack that was a Target exclusive. Just repainted and decorated a little bit different. But yeah, man, from every angle that I look at this head sculpt, yeah, I don't really see Tom Holland. And on his eyebrow right here, mine does seem to be missing a little bit of paint. So it does look like he has a little score in that eyebrow. But yeah, man, I don't really see Tom Holland. It actually looks a lot like his younger brother. I'll put a picture up here so you can see the resemblance that I'm talking about. But yeah, not a big fan of this head. But he also does come with a masked head, which, every Spider-Man should come with. And yeah, man, I believe this is the exact same as the previous one. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And lastly, he does come with this web that we've seen countless and countless and countless of times. It is the exact same web that we've seen before with our other Spider-Man figures, which, does come with a loop at the end and, a little grabbing triangle down here. The only difference is that this one isn't a translucent white compared to, most of them being in a semi-milky, pearlescent white color. Yeah, and I do like, the translucent white. It looks a lot more realistic. But man, they need to upgrade this or just give us a better web, man, because this doesn't really work out too much, and it doesn't really give you too many options when you're displaying, your Spider-Man figures with webs. And here is Spidey up close and personal. And just straight up, man, we're not going to get too much in depth with this figure, as he is mostly just reused from that previous upgraded suit from Far From Home, from the Molten Man Build-A-Figure wave. Some new parts, but mostly just reused. Starting off right here with the new parts, this torso, I believe, is all brand new sculpt, as the crotch area right here where the red ends, it comes down to a point rather than a square like the previous movie. So yeah, this comes down to a point rather than a square. He doesn't have his web cartridges right here sculpted onto the belt, so that is different as well. You get some different deco here on the back of the elbows, where it was mostly black in the previous figure and movie. Now it's a lot more red, and yeah, I think that's one of the minor things different about this. On the front, right here on the Spider, you get a lot more white paint than just black, as the previous one, again, was just mostly black. So a lot more white paint here. And then the feet are different. You can see these little notches right here where it's black. It's actually sculpted and painted black, as well as the soles. The previous one was just all red. And I believe the only other difference between this figure and the previous one, you don't get that nice detailed painted on the black areas, where it was a lot like it was decoed, but it was meant to, resemble that texture he has on his suit from the movie. But yeah, you don't get none of that texture there. It's just, just flat black, which might be accurate to the movie. I need to go back and look at some of that promo art. But I believe in the new movie for No Way Home, he has none of that sculpted detail on his, or texture detail on his arms where the black areas are. But yeah, man, mostly again just reuse, nothing too crazy. The head sculpt does look really nice. Again, just reused from that previous one. You can see his nose, his ears right here sculpted very, very nicely. If I get closer up here, you can kind of see his ears sticking out on the side. Again, major thing that's missing from this figure is those cob lines being painted. I don't know why Hasbro doesn't do it. They did it with the black and gold suit, so we know they can do it, but I don't know, man. I stopped asking a long time ago. He does come with one whip hand, one grip hand, as I mentioned earlier. No fist, no wall crawling hands. I don't know why they refuse to give us wall crawling hands, but they do. The spider looks really nice. It's mostly painted all, nice and crisp. Mine is missing just a tiny amount of paint right here on the legs, which doesn't really bother me too much. He does have pins, again, as he is mostly reused. Would have been nice if we would have got a brand new sculpt with, pinless elbows, pinless arms. But, it is what it is, man. I'm pretty sure this costume's not going to come out too much in the film, as he does have like 3 other costumes that we've seen already just from promo art. But, yeah, man. Great figure. Again, if you missed out on that previous one, which does go for, a pretty penny now, this is a great, chance for you to get it again and have it more film accurate to the new upgraded suit that he's going to be wearing in No Way Home. But yeah, man, solid figure. We'll get a closer look here at the articulation, and we'll get some size comparison. Now, getting a quick look at Spider-Man's articulation. His head is on a ball and hinge, as you can see right there, as this body mold is older and they do utilize that ball and hinge. So he can look up this much, which is a great amount. He can look this much down, which is a great amount. He has no real head pivot. It's more of a wiggle. He does have butterfly joints right there in his chest, so they do shift this much in, that much out. His arms are on ball joints, so they do rotate a full 360. They move out this much. And, oh, this side is a little stiff. Oh, man, that chewed it up pretty bad right there, as you can see. Yeah, man, y'all be careful with that. Look, damn. Look how bad that chewed it up pretty bad, man. But that was me trying to force it. Oh, man, you could see. Damn, that's a big chunk of plastic that just came off. You saw that? That sucks, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Damn. Man, that sucks. But oh well. But yes, his arms are on ball and hinges. So they do rotate a full 360. They can move up this much, which again, be careful unless you want, what just happened to me to happen. But it is what it is, man. So he can hit a very nice T-pose. He has upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that do bend in a decent amount. His hands are on hinges, and they do hinge up and down and rotate a full 360. He has an ab crunch up here. They can crunch this much forward, this much back, which is a good amount. He does have a waist swivel. Upper thigh cut. You can hit a split this far. You can kick this much forward. Oh, let me fix that. You can kick that much forward. And all the way back. Again, he has a upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. He can easily kick his own back, not his own ass. No boot cut or anything. His feet are on hinges, so he can hinge this much forward, that much back. He does have ankle pivot with pegos at the bottom of his feet. Now, getting a quick look at some size comparisons. Here we have the upgraded suit next to the integrated suit, and you can just tell how much better this figure is, as he is 100% all brand new body mold, pinless legs, pinless arms, and he stands a little bit taller, man. But yeah, there's something about this suit that I like a lot more rather than this one. But yeah, they do look good together. Here we have him next to the Mafex Iron Spider, Zombie Cap, and lastly, Thanos. And here we have Spider-Man on the rotating base. And overall, man, I'm not a big fan of this figure, man. A couple things that just are putting me off. He doesn't come with any fists, doesn't come with any wall crawling hands. Those cob lines should have been painted in. They didn't do it last time around. This was the perfect time to do it, but they didn't do it again. That shoulder piece that kind of just ripped off, that piece of plastic that just ripped off the shoulder, was very unfortunate. Did not like that. Really put me off from this figure. A couple things that are different from the previous, release of this figure. It is more screen accurate to No Way Home. But other than that, man, I mean, if you have the previous figure of this guy, of this suit, it's not really necessary for you to pick it up unless you're, very picky about having accuracy in your shelf. So If you know you're a stickler for accuracy, movie accuracy, then definitely pick this guy up. But if you have the previous one and you're happy with that one, you don't need this one, man. I mean, you can easily skip this one. But if you did miss out on that previous one, because it was a little bit harder to get once they were off the shelves, he's kind of skyrocketed in price now. So if you missed that previous one, then definitely pick this one up. It is a decent figure. Just with my experience with this figure, it wasn't that great. So yeah, it really put me off, and not a big fan. But overall, man, an okay figure for what it is. But yeah, that's really all I could say about it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Uh, Follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. Both of the links to those are in the description down below. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be picking this guy up or if it's an easy skip for y'all. But yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.